Today, our agenda will be on the benefit map, and our agenda is we will start from the introduction about the benefit maps and then benefit management, then how we can develop the benefit map, and after developing the benefit map, we will move toward the uses of benefit maps. Then after uses, we will see the pros and cons of benefit map, the pros and cons. Gentlemen, without the PM tools, there is nothing, or there is no such like a project management without any PM tool. And according to the conventional wisdom, all project management tools enable a project manager to accomplish a goal, or if say more specifically, a project deliverable or outcome that can be achieved by using these type of tools in a very well manner. Although the typical function of these PM tools is more than useful, we think there is a bigger chance to benefit a business and its project managers. So PM tools are very helpful resources that help a project manager to complete a project deliverable, project objectives, project mission, or achieve a goal in a well and suitable manner. So if we talk about the purposes of these project management tools, then the increase of efficiency, increase efficiency of the project players. Who are the project players? Project managers, project sponsors, project teams, stakeholders, etc. And the second one purpose is the to provide the right information to support problem solving and decision making processes. Then third one is establish and maintain alignment among business strategies, project strategies, and project execution outcomes and project objectives. So these are basic purposes of project management tools. Now, if we talk about that how we can achieve these purposes with the help of these tools, then the first thing is the project selection. These techniques are used to identify and prioritize projects that best support alignment of the business goals to an enterprise. Actually, resources frequently overcommitment, forcing an organization or a company to choose between potential projects and making a deterministic decisions about which project ideas will receive funding and resources is the key to effective project selection. And this involves assessing the potential value that each project concept may bring to a company or enterprise. Because nowadays, in modern world, the organizations are very committed to their mission for long-term objectives, and we adopt a strategy-driven approach. So, our initiative result must produce both short-term and for long-term value in order to support the enterprise long-term existence. And the most valuable projects are those that help the businesses accomplish its long-term objectives or long-term goals. Now, if we talk about that what is the value, we will talk about the value, that what is the value. If we consider the basic definition from the British or European standard, they describe that value is the relationship between satisfaction of need and the resources used to achieve that satisfaction. Here is the relationship between satisfaction of need and uses of resources. And if I will talk about the project management and business related matters, then value has come to be associated with the generation and delivery of anticipated business benefits. That you can say that value is equal to business benefits achieved divided by resources expended, resources consumed on that project to get that benefits. So here is the value. Now, to achieve this value, what are the main areas of focus? What are the main purposes for this the benefit map? Describe the value proposition. Project manager must be able to articulate the value proposition of their initiatives in terms of the commercial advantages they will bring to the. And the second one is the value promise to avoid overcommitting its limited resources. The organization's management team must also carefully consider the value promise of each project opportunity. So, we want to achieve our goals, our objectives in a very well manner, we must focus on these two things, the value proposition and sift through the value promise. And if we talk about the benefit map, basically what is the benefit map? It is an effective tool that documents the expected benefits that are to be realized from the investment. And it is not just a tool, not just a tool. If used it correctly, it provides a common understanding of how our projects create value. These benefit map fosters ownership of benefit realization and shifts attention from deliverable to behaviors as the key to benefit realization. What is this benefit realization? In the past, benefit realization for the project was a black box. It based on the project goals. We identify a wide range of deliverables, created them, and crossed our fingers for success. But the benefit maps can be represented visually to offer a helpful way to show how project deliverables connect with project success criteria and anticipated business goals. What are the essential things that are required, that are necessary to achieve the goals, to build the benefit maps, to achieve their objectives, to achieve the mission? What are the essential things? One is the establish the overall vision and scope. Establishing a project's overarching vision and scope is very crucial for any project. Very crucial. And followed by communicating that how the project contributes to the goals and tracking its execution until it has successfully delivered a strategic business goal. And due to one-to-many relationship, many links between the project deliverables, project objectives, project outcomes, business success criteria, business sectors, and result, benefit map can get complicated and muddled. But don't worry, the benefit map is very good tool for your objectives, for mapping your objective with your success criterias, mapping your project outcomes with your success criterias. So these are the essential things that are required to map the project criterias with the project benefits. Now, how we can develop these benefit maps? What are the basic methods to develop these benefit maps? Because it needs understanding of both corporate strategy and specific project execution. Creating a benefit is not a very easy task for you or for any project manager. It is a very, you can say that it is some bit difficult task to create a good benefit map. But how we develop, first thing, to define strategic goals, that what the company wants to achieve. Identify the strategic goals that support the project's need, and it is the very first step to creating a benefit map. Then these strategic business goals are usually at two levels. What are those two levels? Number one is the corporate strategic goals. What are these corporate strategic goals? These goals are meant to align the numerous business units toward a common purpose and direction. You have a common mission. You have a common goal to get something. And the other one is the business or operating unit strategic goals. The two type of goals. The one is the corporate strategic goals, and the second one is business or operating unit strategic goals. What are these business unit or strategic goals? Are meant to concentrate the fundamental departments and work efforts of the individual employee, individual project team within a business unit. You can say that operationalization of any project, you must calculate the effort of those persons. These are some business or operating unit strategic goals that is very, very critical the success of your organization. So the first step in development of your benefit maps, you have to define the strategic goals. It is the first step in development. Then what are basic elements that you should consider when you define your strategic goals? What are the main elements of this? What are the main areas? First one is the profitability. What is the profitability? That how can you get profit from your projects? And how much can you get the profit from your projects? Consider the profitability of your projects. Then second one is competitive position. Who is your competitor? Who is his strategy? And what type of competition you are in with your competitors? What are the things that your competitor purchase or sold in the market? You should define the competitive position of your company, of your organization before starting any project. Then third is employees relation. What is the relationship amongst the employees and management team? Amongst the employees with the employees with the sub-employees. What is the relationship between? It is a teamwork or individual level work. So you must define here that what is the employee relationship in your company, in your organization. Then product or solution leadership. Who is the nominated person for product management? It is not the project management, it is product management. That who is the person who manage your product, who manage your product scope, who manage your product technicality. You should consider here, you should define here that what is the product solution leadership. Then productivity. How productive your project for the achievement of your goal. Then employee development. What type of development techniques or development rules you will use in your organization for the employee development? You should consider that. Then last one is the public responsibility. So these are the main areas where you can focus when you define your strategic goals. And if we talk about the business success factors, no, it is the second one, the business success factors, that how the achievements will be measured. Specify the metrics that will be used to gauge the strategic goals success. The project business success elements are determined by the measurement used to determine whether the strategic goal were successfully attained, and it is the collection of quantitative metrics that characterize in the successful attainment of a project's business outcome is what we refer to as the business success factors. Another one is the understanding your customer needs. What are the requirements from your customers? You should consider the actual requirements from the customer. Attract and retain the right talent. It is a major success factor for your business. You should retain your employee. Be transparent with your team. Be resilient. So when you consider the success factor for your organization, for your team, for your project, you should consider as minimum success factors for your to achieve your objectives. Minimum 3 to 6 is the best numbers to keep the success elements to a minimum. The variables are used to align the project sponsor, executive stakeholders, and the project team on what project success will probably include the early stages of the project. So these are two things. Define the goals. Then number 2 is the define business success factors. Now, number 3, in the development of project map, define project outcomes. The project's main outcomes are determined by using the project work breakdown structure, WBS. And before the specific task involved in the generation of the outcomes are documented, these are often established at level 2 or level 3 of the, say that the level 2 of work breakdown structure or level 3 of work breakdown structure. And when projects outcome are determined, it usually makes sense to group them according to the ownership. In other words, you can say that organize all outcomes according to the project sub-team that is in charge of producing and delivering each outcome. So third one is the define project outcomes. Now, if we move further, the next step is the project mapping. Now, 3 things you define. One is the define the goals. What are your strategic goals? Corporate goals, business goals. 2 goals you have defined. Then what are the success criteria? What are the success factors for your project achievement, for your organization? And third one is the project outcomes. These 3 things linked with each other. You can say at this step, the relationship between project outcomes and project objectives, as well as between the project objective and business success criteria, is simply graphically illustrated using some interconnected lines or arrows, or you can say that some different type of tables or some boxes. And for larger projects, you can also use color coding according to the specific project. It is extremely useful in your larger projects to develop the maps with color codings. These 3 things are required for your project, the benefit map. Now, after mapping, you have to validate all the outcomes and results. And the final step is creating a benefit map. is to validate that each project outcome directly supports the achievement of project objective, and that the project objective through the delivery of the project outcomes directly supports the achievement of the business success factor it is associated with. So these are the, you can say that these are the metrics of validating, that you can validate your outcome with project objectives and project objective with the project success factor. So here you validate your benefit map. Here is a benefit map. You can see here that if you see on the top, side, here is the business goal. What is the business goal? It is an example of a benefit map. What is the main business goal? Be first to market with the new web-based financial service. It is the business goal. Now, what is the main business success factors? What is the objectives basically? So in the second layer, you have seen the business success factors. And in the third layer, you have some project objectives. And in that objectives, some type of financial objectives, market objectives, time objectives, then user experience, then product integration objectives. And if you see here that a financial objective, that is the new revenue, $5 million in 1 year, and profit margin that will be the 47%. It is the financial objective. What is the market objective here? The product usage 500,000 users in 3 years and 1 million user in next 5 years. It is the market objective. And if you see about the time, what is the launching date of this objective in this project? That is the 17th of July. Production date, launching date of that project. Then if you talk about the user experience, then 80% repeat usement and less than 30 seconds sign up, ease of use. And if we talk about the product integration objectives, then you see here that integration with existing technological platform is the 50% reuse. You can say it is the product integration objective and same base software technology. So these are the main objective of this project. You can see that project outcomes. At the top of the this project benefit map is the business goal, then the success factors, then third one is the project outcomes. These are the project outcomes and how they relate to each other. At the end of lower portion of this benefit map is the project deliverable. What are the deliverables? If you see here that market opportunity report, then software requirement, production software. These are some deliverables and how they can relate with the project objectives. If you see that market opportunity report, then financial, market objectives and time objective, these three portions are related with the marketing opportunity report. And if we talk about that, the time, let's suppose here I annotate. Here, if you check that this market opportunity, this one is the market opportunity, this relate to the financial, this relate to the market, this relate to the time. It is the market opportunity report. So it is the deliverable and you have to validate this deliverable with your project objectives. Now, if you see the software requirement, then where is what is the launch project and what is the user experience required and what is the product integration requirement from your side. That is, it is the software requirement. Basically, it is a deliverable and it is related to the project objective and project objective related to the success factor. Then finally, it related to the business goal. And if you see that production software, integration, user experience, and then time. Benefits. What are the benefits you will get during these times? Basically, this will be the actual benefit map of a new web-based financial services. So it is an example. We have three things in our mind. One, if you want to develop your benefit map, first you define the business goal. What are your business goal? And in business goal, there are two type of business goal. That is the corporate business goal and business unit goals. Then second one is the business success factor. What are the business success factor for your business? And the third one is the project outcome, or you can say that project objectives. What do you want to achieve? And after that, you have to validate all these things, all the deliverables with your project objectives, and all project objectives with your success factors, and all success factors according to your business goal. This is actually the whole story of benefit maps. So if we talk about the uses of benefit maps, we see there are multiple uses of this benefit map. And if we talk about the along with the project work breakdown structure, the benefit map is a very useful tool for establishing the overall scope of a project and demonstrating the alignment between the project outcomes and deliverable to the business success factors. And also it is used to communicate the management, project team and stakeholders, how the strategy of the organization and projects are melded together, and how each business benefit will be realized. And it benefit also used throughout the life of the project to analyze consequences that is caused by adjustment and changes as they occur to the original project strategy and scope. And the very first use of the benefit map normally occurs as a part of the business case development process, where high-level mapping of benefits to the project objectives to strategic intent is established, and further detail is the adding during detailed planning when the full comprehension of scope and traceability of project outcomes to business benefit is necessary. And in many organizations with established governance policies and set of related processes, the benefit map is often used as one of their key business level monitoring and tracking device for their project. So it is a very, you can say that it is a very good benefit of these benefit maps for your project, and it is at the initiation stage of your project. If you develop your benefit map in a well manner, then you can achieve missions, you can achieve your project objective, you can achieve your strategic goals. So it's all about the benefit maps. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time. We are here to discuss anything. If you want, then please, is there any question from anyone? So we are here to answer these questions. Please welcome